And he's only pleading to one case, correct?
Correct.
All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 4768, State of Texas versus Gaspar Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Manuel Rodriguez.
Are you Gaspar Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rodriguez, I'm showing you what's entitled application for probation. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
I did, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, we do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Mr. Rodriguez, I'm showing you what's entitled court's admonishments. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of credit card or debit card abuse? That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
I am, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. There is to be a $500 fine. The state will take in consideration cause number 710595, 2023 CR 4769. There's to be restitution to the following: Walmart at 1603 Vance Jackson. That's 78213. Joaquin Gamez, Gamez. April Gamez.
Sorry, Judge.
That's okay. And Marriott Spring Hill Suites located at 3636 Northwest Loop 410. Did you understand that to be the plea?
I do. Yes.
I mean, well, do you? That's your plea agreement.
Yes.
Is that the plea agreement that you agreed to?
Yes.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yeah, I think he's tripping up on those names.
Okay.
Those are the names of the victims.
Oh, okay, okay.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Outside the plea bargain agreement, community supervision for 3 years, TAP evaluation, 200 hours of community service restitution, no contact with the Walmart at 1603 Vance Jackson, no contact with Joaquin Gamez, April Gamez, and the Marriott Spring Hill Suites located at 3636 Northwest Loop 410. There's to be a mixed screening in the theft course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
I do.
All right, then to the offense is charged. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no
No
contest?
contest.
State any evidence?
Your Honor, I submit State's Exhibit 1 in the attachments.
We've reviewed it, Judge, no objection.
Court will accept into evidence States Exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Judge, as part of his conditions of probation, we ask that he go for that evaluation for MICMAP or anything in that regard, because Mr. Rodriguez
Severe traumatic brain injury.
was in a car accident in 2015,
Okay.
has a traumatic brain injury.
Okay.
So he may qualify for certain programs.
Okay. All right. Mr. Rodriguez, do you have a place to live?
No, I'm gonna be at Haven for Hope.
Okay.
My address will be 1300 West Martin for the time being. And if I get a place, a domicile of my own, I will let the probation know and the courts.
All right. I'm going to let you do your MIC evaluation out of custody, but if you miss appointments, there's going to be a motion filed. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Do you have any children?
I have one.
What is the age?
He's 10, he's with his mom.
All right, do you have any contact?
At the moment, I know his mom's number, but she doesn't really want me talking to him, so. As of right now, it's no contact.
All right, have you been using any drugs?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have any family support in the area?
Not in the area, but I do have family and I can call and they can help me.
Why are you in San Antonio? What brought you here?
Well, I came here to go to college back in 2011 and I did 2 years at SAC and then had my son in 2012, January 2012, and I just got caught up with not living life, but having to work and provide, that I put off my college for my son and ended up homeless after getting kicked out of my, well, not getting kicked out, but me and my girlfriend broke up at the time. So I'd been homeless for a while, so.
All right.
But, all can say, everyone can say that life's been hard, but, it's choices and, my choices haven't been the best so far and I hope to make them better.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. Take in consideration 710-595, 2023 CR 4769. There's to be restitution and no contact with the following: Walmart at 1603 Vance Jackson, zip code 78213. Joaquin Gamas, April Gamas, the Marriott Spring Hill Suites located at 3636 Northwest Loop 410. There's to be a MIC, mild evaluation out of custody. You are to reside at Haven for Hope. 200 hours of community service restitution. Those will be deemed satisfied once you complete parenting classes, probation, whatever parenting classes you deem are appropriate. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, proof of employment within 15 days of release. Just 1 second. There's to be no employment as a home healthcare provider with minors. If you are receiving SSI, you to then provide proof of SSI.
That's what it was. You read my mind.
Okay. And that proof of SSI is within 15 days. If there is some issue where you don't have it with you by that time, just let probation know.
Okay.
There's to be regular UAs, the theft course, and probation. I know the issues with checking in with people at Haven for Hope, but if possible, if you could do a field visit 1 time every 4 months with him, just to check up on him to make sure everything is going as it should go. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
A reentry brochure and
For Haven for Hope?
for him. For
Probation will be able to give that to you.
Okay, and then no.
All right. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
I did.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question about what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key.
Yes.
If
ma'am.
there is an issue you think that probation is not addressing, then you can always come and address it with me at court and we'll see if we can figure it out.
Yes, ma'am.
But do not fall off the face of the earth and not report.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
probation tells you you haven't paid this, if you don't come in on this day and pay, we're going to file a motion to revoke. Come to the court and we'll address it.
Yes, ma'am.
But do not stop reporting.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Court is calling 2023 CR 4768, State of Texas versus Gasper Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
David
Defense.
McLean for the defense.
Are you Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled motion to revoke community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I have,
Are you the same Gasper Rodriguez who was placed on community supervision in 2023 CR 4768 for the offense of credit debit card abuse on August 9th, 2023 for a term of 3 years? Is that you?
yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 1 on or about the 13th day of December 2023 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Gasper Rodriguez, committed the offense of burglary of a building in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Waive the remaining violated condition.
No objection, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $500 fine?
I believe so, yes, Your Honor.
So did you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor,
Yes.
and that is to deny the motion to revoke community supervision. Taking into consideration cause number 742296, that's a night bag of the burglary of the building that he has pled true to. Then alternative amend to include this individual on the NIC caseload, and then also to have the local ISF, and also to have a TAP evaluation done while in custody, Your Honor.
Judge, that's our understanding. In support of the MIC caseload management, my client's informed me he has a diagnosis of schizophrenia and he is interested in trying to maintain his mental health through that unit.
Probation.
Your Honor,
I want to let both parties know, I understand the issue of mental health. But his previous plea agreement, there were cases that were taken in consideration. And now he's picked up another case. Why shouldn't I just sentence him? And I understand he has mental health issues, but at some point,
Part of the problem, Judge, is that he has a substance abuse issue as well. That's interfering with his mental health issues. And we got to try and get him sober so the mental health medications can work. And so that's what we're hoping we can do with the ISF and get him corrected and back on track here.
probation.
Your Honor, the recommendation from probation is to amend conditions for local ISL, the make caseload and have a top done. We do not have a TAP, so we're unaware of any substance abuse issues. I just don't have much information on his background.
All right. This is what the court will do then. Because I'm a firm believer that you give people help and then if they don't take advantage of it, then that's on them. But I see that a MIC evaluation hasn't been done for you. The court is going to deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include the following. And this is going to take place while he's in custody.
Your Honor, before you begin.
Yes.
A MIC evaluation was done on.
Okay.
Is eligible for the MIC caseload.
All right, thank you. So this is what's going to happen in custody. There's going to be a referral to felony drug court. If he is not eligible for felony drug court, then we can do ISF.
Your Honor,
He's to be on the MIC caseload. And I'm sorry, what the cause number being taken in consideration is night bag number 742296.
That's correct, Judge.
Yeah, just. I
Yes.
just would like to add no contact with that location. It's a T-Mobile. And I do have an address if you like it.
All right, TAP evaluation in custody, and there's to be no contact with T-Mobile. There are other places that do cell phones other than T-Mobile. I apologize to T-Mobile for eliminating a potential customer. Anything else? All right. Is there anything else you need from the court?
I'm trying to understand what just took place here.
All right, this is what is taking place. Number one, you're not being revoked, so you're going to continue to be on probation. You understand?
Yes, ma'am, I understand that.
Number two, they're going to do some evaluations for you, and those evaluations are going to take place while you're in custody.
Do you know the
first-
length of time?
You're probably looking at 2-3 weeks. That's better than 2 years in the state jail facility,
Yes.
which is what I was going to sentence you to. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So while you're in custody, felony drug court is going to come see you to see if you're eligible for their program. You need to be honest with them about your drug use, honest with them about your mental health issues, because they have a dual diagnosis program that could address that. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.